Right, now this is gonna sound quite controversial, but I'm going to explain to you why I think it's true. School is a scam. And you're probably thinking to yourself, no, what? School teaches you stuff and helps you learn and helps you get a good job. No. No. And let me explain to you why. Think about it. You can have the best job in the world on paper, like a doctor or a lawyer, but you hardly have any time for yourself because your hours are so unflexible, leading to stress, depression, and distance from your children and family because you can hardly see them. It talks more detail of how school is a scam in the book Psychology of Money, which I actually have right here. It's a great book. I definitely recommend you buy it and read it if you're dead serious about making money and the mindset behind money. And I'll make a review on this book in a separate video, not this video, a separate video. And yeah, the reason why I'm talking about this book now is because I want to tell you guys a little story that this book talks about. And it's about a boy that was dead broke, had no money, completely poor, struggled to eat, had bad clothes, and he wanted to become a doctor so he could, obviously earn good money and help other people. So he grinded and grinded and grinded, and eventually he did get his wish and become a doctor, which is great in his eyes. But then he was friends with Morgan Housel, the author of this book, which is why obviously it's in his book and it's his story. And he met up with him one day, and Morgan was like, oh shit, bro, I'm so proud of you, bro. You must be so happy with yourself. You've accomplished your dreams. And he got cut off there. And Morgan was probably thinking, what the fuck, bro? Why are you cutting me off? I'm crediting you. And he goes on to say, being a doctor's awful, bro. It's shit. You have no time to yourself, no freedom, and you just can't be happy. Most of your time is devoted to work. Not yourself, not freedom, not the world around you. Work, And this story just directly shows that having a good career because of the education path and that sort of route and because of school isn't actually good. I mean, don't you want to be free, living happily ever after with your family? This is why entrepreneurship is the way to go. And you need to be a businessman, you need to be an entrepreneur to live the best life. You need to, that's what you need to do to live the best life. And find a business, create a business that you have passion with. Find passion for something and make that into a business. It could be anything. It could be music. It could be going to the gym. It could be fucking collecting rocks. Find a way. Think of a way to make a business out of that. The most crazy, unique idea like rock collecting or some shit, that's good. The more crazy it is, the more unique it is, and the more interested people will be in it. Fuck, I'm saying a lot because I'm just so passionate about this whole concept of entrepreneurship. So think of a business that you have passion for and grind for that, please, because it is the way to live. It's the way to go to live the best life in the world. I promise you, man. School scares, stresses, and makes children think that life will be over if they fail school and you'll be poor for the rest of your life. And they hide entrepreneurship from the eyes of young people because, they want to keep you trapped in the matrix, keep you trapped in the school life, keep you normal. They want you to be normal. They don't want you to be above and beyond. They want you to be normal in the school life. You could be a McDonald's worker or you could be a doctor. You're still normal. You're still average because you're going down that same educational career path. And they say, oh, it's impossible to become an entrepreneur when it's not. You just have to work hard. You have to work your hardest. That's all you need. Work your hardest. If someone asked me, give me one sentence of how to become an entrepreneur, how to become a successful businessman, work your hardest. Simple. And even if you do go down the educational route, if you fail a test, let's say you fail your GCSEs, right? You could do retakes, you could do night classes. You can go down the what do you fucking normal people call it? When you work with someone and you get experience and stuff. I can't figure the word, but it's something. Or you can or that GCSE that you failed might not even matter. You might not even need it. Like, seriously, the Matrix is crazy. Apprenticeships, that was the word I'm looking for. When you work for someone, apprenticeships, if you fail your GCSEs or something, for example. But basically, to sum up this video, school is a scam, which is not that deep, bro. It's not that deep, and I'm not even saying that to be a dickhead, like, oh, it's not that deep, bro. It's literally not that deep, right? I'm saying that in a helpful, supportive way. It's not that deep. And you need to work on a business or at least find another entrepreneur to work for and get paid for, because there are advantages to being an entrepreneur, and there's also advantages for working for an entrepreneur. And I'll actually explain that in a separate video. That's an idea I've just thought up on the spot. So that's another idea for another video. Also, psychology. I always struggle to say that word. Physiology of Money. What am I on about? Physiology of Money. Amazing book. Really opens your mind about money. By Morgan Housel. Amazing guy. I actually don't really know him personally. I actually do want to do my research on him and find out more about him. See if he has any more books, which he must do. Amazing book. 10 out of 10 book. Teaches you so much. Has history in it too. I'll go deep on the book in another video. But yeah, my brothers, I love you so much. You don't understand. I love everyone. I believe that if anyone is a dickhead, it's because of the devil they have inside of them. So I love everyone. Even the worst of people I love. You don't even understand, bro. Thank you all. Thank you all for everything. And take care and peace. I love you, brothers. So I know it's GCSE period right now and you're probably stressing like a lot. You know, the anxiety, the dread you get while you're doing your tests, and the anxiety and dread you're going to get when you open your paper and see your actual results in your hands. I get it. I did my GCSEs last year as well, and I felt nervous too, like any average person would. But, you know, I've got something to tell you, a secret that you'd never think I would say. You know, come here, let me tell you it right now. Go. It doesn't fucking matter. Why don't GCSEs matter, you may ask? Well, I've already talked about this in a separate video, School is a Scam Part 1. The video's on the screen right now. Check out that video for your answer. Even though I'm going to answer the question in this video as well. But shut the fuck up. Watch both. Stop caring so much about this traditional education system because it's a scam. Whether you're a McDonald's worker or a fucking doctor brain surgeon, guess what? You're still a slave. That doctor's no better than the McDonald's worker. They're both slaves. Wanna know why? I'm gonna tell you why right now. Because with a traditional job, your money has a limit. You're capped at a certain amount of money you can earn. Yay, I'm a doctor and I'm earning $100,000 a year. Oh my god, yay. No, not fucking yay. You're still poor. You are broke. It's not no yay. There's millionaires out there. There's billion fucking heirs out there. You're still poor. Why are you celebrating over such a small amount of money a year? 100,000 divided by 12. I can't be asked to do the maths, but that's not that much a month. You're poor. Why do people think they're successful? You're raised to aim small. You're raised to, people say 60,000, 70,000, 80,000 a year is a lot. It's not. It's average. It's better than, like minimum wage. Like, it's better than 20,000 a year, of course. But it's still average. You're still poor. The government, these millionaires in Dubai, billionaires, with their oil money, fucking Man City PSG owners, laughing at you right now. They are laughing at you because you're a slave getting excited over such a low amount of money. You are an idiot. You're stupid. Still stuck in the endless loop of slavery. You've been lied to your whole fucking life. Go to school, go to college, go to university. Yeah, go to these shitty places with shitty people that don't even have $100,000 in their bank account. Barely even have $100 in their fucking pocket. Yeah, it sounds stupid when I explain it to you and when you deep it, doesn't it? You know, if I could be the highest doctor in the world. I could be the most paid doctor in the world. I don't know how much the most paid doctor gets. Can't be much. I would still be as disappointed with myself as if I was a McDonald's worker. Do you want to know why? Because I'm still a slave. My money is capped. I don't know how much the doctor earns. I'm gonna search it up right now. They earn $100,000 to $200,000 a year, or pounds, or whatever you want to call it. You're a slave. You're a slave. You can never get to financial freedom if you're earning that little money a year. You're a slave. I'm sorry. You are a slave. Well, I guess my whole life is a lie then. Yeah, pretty much it is. But don't let that lie defeat you, because you want to know why? There's a solution. Want to know what that solution is? Entrepreneurship. Who would have guessed the one thing that schools talk down on and the one thing schools don't even teach you? Want to know why again? Because schools are controlled by the government, and the government doesn't like entrepreneurs because entrepreneurs have power. Entrepreneurs want to keep you poor. In this world, power is everything, right? Money is something, but power is up here. If you don't have that power, if you don't have power above the government, then you are fucked. You are in the slave trade. You are a slave forever if you do not have power over these powerful people, you know? The government wants to keep you poor. The government wants to stay powerful. The government wants all the money for themselves, right? But with entrepreneurship, your money can never be capped. There's never a limit to how much money you make. You want to know why? Because the government isn't involved. That's why the government doesn't like entrepreneurs, because the government isn't involved with the money. Only you are involved with the money. If you own a business, you are what's involved with the money. It's yours. It's not the government's. And that's what the government doesn't like. The government doesn't decide how much money you earn. You decide how much money you earn. Obviously, there's things like taxes and shit. Yeah, okay, that's just life. But there's no cap to how much entrepreneurs make. Lawyers, doctors, best jobs in the world on paper. Yet they only earn like, the max is like $200,000 a year. Entrepreneurs, millionaires, billionaires, you know? Fucking Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Warren Buffett, all these brothers, investors, internet providers, social media owners, all these people, they're entrepreneurs. They have power over the government. The government can't do shit with these people. They can't mess with them because they have too much money. Once you have so much money, you have that power. Money is the most important thing in the world, except from health. Health's most important, because without good health, you can't enjoy your money. But money is important because with money comes power. I'm waffling a lot right now, but I know I'm repeating myself over and over again, but I just want it to stay in your fucking head. This video, keep it in your fucking head, please. Or if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, because there are a few negatives to being an entrepreneur that I will probably cover in another video, at least work for an entrepreneur so your money isn't completely capped. Anyways, back to the point, GCSEs. I've just told you that school is a scam, the educational system, being a lawyer, being a doctor, being all these good jobs is a scam. The government has you on strings like a puppet, telling teachers to tell you how important these silly fucking results are. The government is purposely making you scared for your life on what's on a piece of fucking paper. If you are scared of GCSEs after this video especially, you are a fucking slave and you really need to sit down. You need to have a fucking lie down in your fucking bed and you really need to think, what the fuck are you doing? There's barely people like me out there, you know, I'm a very unique person, especially mentally. So I'm the only person that's going to tell you this because guess what? Everyone in the world is average. Your parents want you to go down to the traditional route of being a doctor or a lawyer and your friends are just fucking idiots, you know. I'm the only person you've got. If you watch my channel, I'm one of the only people that you have. Fuck me, my hair's fucking up. Off topic, sorry. I'm one of the only people you have, and I'm not one of the most real people you're gonna have that's gonna tell you the fucking truth, right? School is a scam, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not scared of the fucking government. Take me to prison for saying that. I don't give a fuck. I'm not losing my fucking pride with I was about to say my opinion of school being a scam. It's not even an opinion, it's just a fact. It's a fact. You are a slave. Even if you're earning $500,000 a year, if that's your cap, if $500,000 is the rest of the money you can make for the rest of your life, in a way you're still a slave. If your money has been capped, you're a slave. I'm sorry, but it's just how it is. What did I say at the very start of the video? I'm gonna play the clip back now. I get it. I did my GCSEs last year as well. And I felt nervous too, like any average person would.
I felt nervous too, like any average person would.
I said that on purpose because fuck me, To this day, I still struggle to pronounce my R's. I used to struggle to pronounce my R's when I was younger, and I still struggle to. No, off fucking topic. It doesn't matter, right? what was I on about again? Average people are still slaves and will always be controlled by the rich unless you make that change, that click, that snap. But hey, being average is normal, right? It's normal, so that's a good thing, right? Normal's good, right? No, normal is not fucking good in the slightest. We need to get rid of this thing that normal is good. Normal is 99% of the time, and normal is never ever good. Listen, like I said at the start of the video, I was nervous too because I was a slave. And technically I still am. I'm 16 years old right now, currently filming this video, far away from rich, far away from my dreams, but the difference between me from right now and me from a year ago is that kid from a year ago is far from having the mentality I have right now. My mentality right now is up here. The mentality I had this time a year ago, it's not even on the camera, like, it's through the ground. It's in fucking hell right now. That was my mentality then because I was brainwashed by the Matrix in so many different ways. That's a video in itself, just explaining all the fucking ways I was a fucking loser. It's crazy, man. I was a loser. But right now, mentally, I'm not a slave anymore. Mentally, I'm not this loser. I'm not a loser anymore. Do you know why? Because I've got that mindset. Mindset is the most important thing in the world, and I've got it. I'm not a slave no more. I will never be mentally brainwashed again to care for what's on a fucking piece of paper. Paper, come on, you're scared of paper. Get a grip, mate. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like I said, lie down. Think about your life decisions. What are you doing? Answer me that. Thank you. Fuck that shit. Fuck that fucking shit. Join me, brother. School is a scam. GCSEs are a scam. Let me tell you something. Even college and education system ran by the government says that GCSEs don't even fucking matter. They don't even matter. My college teacher, I'm not in college anymore at the moment, but when I was in college, when I was physically a slave, my college teacher even said that GCSEs don't matter. That should just tell you everything. These kids are stressing over GCSEs, and then the colleges are like, oh, but A levels matter though, B Tech matter though, and then once you get even higher, they don't even matter. So what does matter? Nothing. Nothing matters in the educational system. Nothing fucking matters. Okay? Take this video in. Watch this video multiple times to nail it in your head. Don't let numbers on a page or letters, depending on where you're from in the world, don't let numbers or letters on a fucking piece of paper make you sad. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, I'm sad. Shut the fuck up. Get a grip. Slap your bitch ass. Thank you guys for watching. This is definitely my longest video. This feels like I've been recording for an hour. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, take peace. School is a scam. School is a scam, part 2. Why am I making another video on this, you may ask? Because there's just so much to cover. I might even have to make a part 3 after this. And also I forgot to talk about this in the last video, so shush. I definitely recommend you guys watching my first video to why I think school is a scam now, but basically to sum it all up, I think school is a scam because they manipulate you, stress you out, and they just make you weak as fuck, to be honest. But more detail in my first video where I explain this in further detail. But another reason why I think school is a scam is because of the bunches of people you find there, public or private school, it really doesn't matter, that are just such a bad influence. I mean, I guess it's just life, you're gonna come across bad people, obviously, but with school, it's just like 90% of people in your school year are degenerate, low-value people, and I will explain why. I mean, just to list off 1 or 2 things that your kid will see if you send them to school is smoking, drugs, alcohol, casual sex, bad behavior, illegal activity, rudeness, bullying, and everything else degenerate and low value. Because I mean, think about it for a second. If you send your kid to a school with all this dumb shit going on, they're either going to be too weak to stand up for themselves and be peer pressured by the other people around them, his peers, to do bad things, Or, you know, he's not going to be peer pressured, but he's going to feel really left out, and he really wants to fit in, to be cool and popular. You know, that's what kids really care about these days. You know, they want status, even if it's bad status, even if they know it's bad status, they want it. They want to give themselves a shitty reputation to make themselves seem cool to people that aren't even like, why do you want these people to figure you're cool? They're so low value. Like, you're so much better than these people. Like, you're up here and they're down here, and you want to just go to their level just to impress them. It's really weird, and it's something that, you know, I used to be like until I finally gained this mindset and understood why that whole reputation of, oh, I want to be cool, I want to be popular, it's the worst thing in the world, and it's awful. And you may think to yourself, oh, my kid would never do something like that. My kid's good, my kid's amazing. Bro, come on. Your kid will do something like that if you send them to school. It's like you're giving them a free pass to do something bad if you send your kid to school. They're gonna get caught up around the wrong people one stage in their life. Whether they do a bunch of bad shit or just a little bit of bad shit, they're gonna end up doing bad shit either way. And, you know, if your kid is not supervised and educated enough, they can go down the very, very wrong path of life and turn into an awful, or to be honest, in this generation, a normal person. I personally, and I definitely recommend this to you, and you have kids as well, or maybe, who knows, maybe you already have kids, but I definitely recommend you homeschool your children, because it's just the better choice. Like, people say, oh, if you're homeschooled, you don't get at socializing and shit, and that's just bullshit. Like, you know, if you get books and educate yourself on how to be social and do like clubs after school and like football training and, you know, boxing training, and you get out and do clubs and, you know, be around hard-working people. You know, if you think about it, if you're going to football training, all you're going to be around is hard-working people. If you go to boxing training, sorry, I've got a shitty throat, I think I'm ill or some shit, I don't even know. If you go to boxing training, you're going to be around all these hard-working people. So, you know, you're not around all these low value people at school that just want to do degenerate shit. You're around people that actually want to do good in their life and improve themselves, right? So you will be social if you be homeschooled. That's fucking bullshit, right? And, you know, it just gives you the more of a reason to make money, become rich, because you can only really homeschool your kid if you've got money. So that just gives you more even though I hate using the word motivation, it gives you more motivation to make money, so for your children, you know, to homeschool your children and give them the best life without being around all that shitty influence and stupid fucking cunts of people. Yeah, bad influence, and just be mentally poisoned by them, you know. But yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say. If there is anything else I have forgotten, I will be making a part 3, yay. But I think that is everything I've had to say about how school is a scam. Obviously, I think these are my longest videos, part 1 and part 2, because I just have so much to say and so much on the topic, and it's so important that I speak my mind and educate you guys, and, you know, hopefully one day millions around the world is my goal. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all, and yeah, take care and peace. Love you all. School is a scam. Number 3. I've made so many videos on this, it's crazy. But we're not going to be talking about school in particular like I usually do in these videos, but instead we're going to be exposing and breaking down a secret lie that schools portray on us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy me uncover this disgusting rumor that your school, yes, your school, tells you. Now, I say secret lie because this is not told directly to you like other bullshit that school says, but it's definitely the school's and the government's intention to make you think this, and that is that there's only one correct answer in life. Because, I mean, think about it. Whether it's the subject maths, English, science, 98% of the time, there's usually only one correct answer, right? Now let's think about this. Why would schools be teaching us this, you may ask? Because they want us to follow the fucking educational system, making us weak and a slave to the matrix, so the government has full control over you, because that's the correct answer. That is how you become successful. That's the only way to get far in life. You've got to follow the educational system. Yeah, but if you want to be an entrepreneur, start a business, learn about business, that's the wrong. Don't do that. That's the wrong answer. Don't do that, because that way the government doesn't have control over you, because you make your own money and your money isn't capped. Like the famous Robert Kiyosaki said, schools do not teach you how to make money, they teach you how to get a job. The government doesn't care about you making money, bro. In fact, no, the government does care. The government wants you to make minimum wage so you can live. You can barely live. The government wants you to make like $1,000 a month or some poor shit like that. The government wants to keep you poor, but you know, not poor enough so you're gonna die. You know what I mean? As long as the government is rich and as long as the people in power have money, they don't care about you, bro. To them, everything is about business. And I know it's harsh. You know, obviously it's very harsh, but it's also very true, and it's something that we can only try to fight against. So never ever believe that there is only one answer in life in any circumstance, because there's many routes and life choices to pick from that are productive and will lead you to success. And especially don't fucking believe these schools and them portraying to you that unless you follow the educational system, you're going to be a failure. You need to follow the educational system to become successful and be normal, because that's far from the truth. In fact, it's the complete opposite. You almost have to be weird, get made fun of, get hate. Like, it's crazy how the world has just turned. Like, if you are on self-improvement, you get hate for it. Like, it's fucking weird, bro. Like, the world is a fucked up place, and it's the Matrix fault. Friends, family, the whole world think you're crazy, insane, a psychopath. I've been called a psychopath before. Can you believe that? Just for talking about self-improvement that maybe was a little bit too extreme, but the extreme thing that I was talking about was better than the non-extreme thing that the other person was talking about. And they called me a psychopath for it. It's better to be extreme in some situations than not extreme. But apparently I'm a psychopath, apparently. That, I guess you need a little bit of context to that conversation. Maybe I'll talk about that someday, because yeah, that was the first time I was actually shamed for being on self-improvement. But it doesn't matter. Hey, you probably think I'm crazy as well, you know, talking about saying how school, what we've been raised with, you know, our parents saying, go to school, Jimmy, go to school. The government, go to school, you have to go to school and learn. It's the only way to be rich and make money. I'm saying that school's a scam controlled by people with power over us, making us slaves to the Matrix. Matrix is real. Can you believe it? Andrew Tate fan. He's trying to be Andrew Tate. He's an Andrew Tate wannabe. I've gotten that before in my fucking TikTok comment section. I mean, it's blatantly obvious that the Matrix is real, but and it's the truth. But I mean, if you're brainwashed, if you're an average Joe that's been brainwashed by the government to believe that the Matrix isn't real, then bro, I do not expect you to believe in me. But I don't expect you to believe me, buddy. I expect you to think I'm speaking nonsense right now. So you can go leave my channel and fucking live in your fantasy world where the Matrix doesn't exist apparently, while I fucking speak fucking factual sense. I have now made 4 school is a scam videos, which is actually crazy. If you're wondering why I said, if you're wondering why this video is called School is a Scam Part 3, but there's 4 videos, it's because I made School is a Scam 1, School is a Scam 2. Then I did School is a Scam 1.5 because like what I was talking about in the 3rd video was kind of linking to the 1st video. So I thought like, it's not a 3rd video. It's not worthy to be a 3rd video. I don't even know if this is worthy of a 3rd video either, but I'm not going to call it fucking School is a Scam 1.6, am I? So, you know. This is School is a Scam Part 3, but technically it's Part 4. 3 of these videos, 3 out of 4 videos, are me talking about the government and how he scams us all. And plus, these videos are some of my longest videos on the channel, so it shows that I have a lot of passion for this topic and, you know, to educate you guys. And believe it or not, it shows that I might be onto something, and I might not be crazy, you know? Who could believe it? But yeah, thank you boys for watching. As always, peace, 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 and love. School is a Scam Part 5. I know you guys absolutely love it when I make these videos. Just kidding, you guys absolutely shame and hate me for it. But unfortunately, you guys need to hear this and hear especially what I'm about to discuss now, because 2 people have now questioned me on this. And it makes me think that a lot of people are thinking this at home. So I have to discuss this. And that is, when I say school is a scam, apparently in an alternate universe, that means because I'm saying that, that means I think education is a scam. Now, hopefully you're a bit smarter and you don't think this, but if you do, then I don't really like to insult you, buddy, but you're not really the smartest guy around, are you? I mean, the amount of educational related content I make across this whole channel or page, depending on where you're watching this, is educational. I talk about reading books, spending your own money on education and knowledge to improve your skill set. So obviously, of course, I'm not saying education as a whole is a scam. That would be silly. I mean, we literally need education to walk and talk. But let me now explain and tell you why people think me saying school is a scam automatically means education is a scam. Because the Matrix, whoa, he's talking about the Matrix again. Oh my God, he's insane, he's crazy. Yeah, whatever, weirdo. The Matrix has told you that without school, you're dumb, you're uneducated, when in reality, it's not the case. In fact, it's sort of the opposite, because if you think the educational system and school is good, then you obviously don't know who has power over the earth and you don't know enough about life in general. Let me give you a quick little example of what the Matrix have done to you. Let's pretend you've never watched this video, right? If I was to come up to you and say, what's the first word that comes to mind when I say education? You're most likely going to say school. So once again, the Matrix have done a great job at making the words school and education twins. But that made them the same thing apparently. So you as the consumer to the Matrix go, oh well, you know, if I want to be smart, I have to go to school, don't I? And just sound like a bloody slave. It's crazy how manipulated you are because I'm saying something that you're not really, you don't really like. You hate and shame me for it, insulting me, making fun of my appearance when it has absolutely nothing to do with the video. Like the Matrix is your friend and I've just roasted your friend or something. You hating me is backing up the Matrix, and I know you're in the Matrix because people outside of the Matrix actually have an open mind and respect other people's opinions. People outside the Matrix actually take time to listen to other people's different viewpoints because they might learn a thing or two. Not like these people, like haters that hate on me and others, just assume that they know everything. Like nobody in the world knows everything, right? So the least you could do is try to have an open mind, and even if you disagree, be respectful with someone else's opinions. The Matrix is the devil, and the devil is in your soul. So you can make fun of me all you want, buddy, but I know at least I'm a genuine, kind, helpful person just trying to spread love while you're spreading hate. Similar to when Christians preach the Bible, just because they're spreading love and telling you something that you don't really want to hear, but should hear, like I'm doing, these preachers get harassed, insulted, kicked around, just for spreading love. Like they're not even spreading like hate, they're spreading their own opinion, and that opinion is love. It's like if I was on the street like shouting out like racist shit and like just being ignorant and rude, then yeah, like harass me, insult me, I understand. But when someone's preaching love and trying to save your soul, you harass and hate them for it. If you really disagree with what they're saying, please by all means walk away, but don't harass them and shit, because all you see in these preaching videos are just people like shouting at the preachers, getting rude to the preachers, arguing with the preachers, when in reality these people are just when I look for a hater's soul, I see the devil, right? That's like they're hating on someone because they think they're not spreading love, but they're not spreading love either. Like if you have a problem with him, either walk away or like have a kind, productive, respectful conversation with him. But yeah, sorry for changing topic there, but it's just something that needs to be established. I'm not getting upset, I'm not complaining about anything, right? Because obviously that would be against what I preach. But it's just something that needs to be talked about because I think I speak for a lot of like religious preachers, self-improvement people. I think I speak for a lot of people across the world to do with a lot of different topics when I talk about getting hate for no fucking reason. But to sum it all up, obviously, no. Me saying school and the educational system is a scam, not education, the educational system. I think that's why, another reason why people get confused as well, because when I say the educational system, they think I'm talking about education, right? I don't think education as a whole is a scam. Let me give a quick analogy to make you understand what I'm saying if you somehow haven't yet. It's like me saying to you, stop eating chocolate, you're fat, and then you coming back at me saying, well, I need food to survive. No shit, dickhead, but that's not good for you to be eating if you're in that condition. There's many other healthier food items and options to choose to help you grow and become stronger. And you hear me use this analogy and you think, well, yeah, it's pretty obvious. I mean, yeah, no shit. Like, you'd agree with me, right? But it's not obvious because it's the same concept with the whole school and education, right? So it's not as obvious as you think. The moral of this video is to try to be more respectful and just have more of an open mind no matter what the situation is. If someone says the sky's red, hear them out. I'm not saying you can't disagree with them. I'm just saying hear them out. Why do they think the sky is red? And then once, if they say bullshit like the sky's red because, I don't know, I like my favorite color is red, so the sky's red. If they say something stupid like that, then you reply respectfully, well, that's not how it really works, is it? And you be respectful about, whoa, shut up, the sky's not red, you fucking idiot. Like, always just be respectful and kind. It just makes you happy as a person. Like, it makes other people happier if you're respectful. But if you're just a selfish cunt and don't really care for other people, being respectful will make you happy too. So if you want to be happy, I've talked about all this, man. If you want to be happy, just be respectful. It's not that hard. Thank you guys for watching as always, and peace.